Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy? What, Shabby? Neither one of them's fucking here right now. Shabby said he's going to be late, and Missy said she was going to be late, but they told me right at the last minute. Missy's going to be late for a reason, though. Snowstorm. Internet went out, but she'll be here. He'll be here, too, I guess. But I am joined right now by the lovely, wonderful Miss Burnt Toast. How you doing?
Good morning.
And the lovely, wonderful Miss Parker. How you doing?
I'm finishing the last plans of my conspiracy to take down all of the white channels on YouTube. So I'm ironing out that plan.
Yeah, we're secretly taking yours down, Pimp.
Just everybody been trying to take me down for years. YouTube been trying to do that. They successful on some of it. Anyways, this fucking co-host should be here shortly. It is Tuesday. The something. It's a day. It's a date. I don't know what the date is. It's the 9th.
Today is the 9th, sweetie pie.
Of February.
Yes.
February.
Yes.
February. I got to think about something. I got a bone to pick with Drees.
Why? What did he do?
Yeah, because see, the other day he came up in here and said, Pimp's had a lot of black people lately on. It's mostly, and what he don't even know, he don't know nothing. One of my former co-host was a black lady.
So just because you've known black people, that gives you clout in the community?
No.
Because you gave a black woman a job, that gives you clout.
Yes, that's what it is. I made her my slave.
So you're a major Niger. Got it.
Major Niger. Got it.
Huge Niger.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. No, he just don't know. He just don't know shit.
He don't know. I mean, I try to tell him he don't know nothing, but he's not going to listen to you.
I mean, he put coffee in his ass.
That is to energize him during the day. Plus, have you seen his complexion? It really helps.
He looks like a burnt tater tot.
Hey.
He gonna get you. I think he's watching. He can hear you. You better watch out.
He looks like a crispy tater tot.
He looks like a crispy tater tot. The one on the back of the rack that just got
the one that you can't get to got stuck in the damn little deep fryer basket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, he's that one. Gotcha. I'm gonna tell him.
Extra crispy tater tot.
He just needs.
You're not allowed to talk about black people during Black History Month.
I can talk about black people.
You're not supposed to. It's illegal.
Y'all can talk about black. I can talk about everybody. Asian people, black people, especially Asian people. They can't drive and they got little dicks.
You're gonna get canceled. Oh no.
I'm already canceled. Everything about me gets canceled except my bills. That's what fucking shit sucks.
Don't you hate cancel culture?
I do to a point. I do. Especially when you people like, okay, if you're not like, okay, you can be racist without saying the N-word, of course. I'm not saying that. But like me, I've always did racial humor. But I've talked about white people, black people, and without using the N-word, right? And using like, it's okay to be funny about cultures. It's just not. It's not okay to be racist about cultures.
Okay, so do you think you can explain the difference for people? Like, what's the difference between a comedian making a racial joke and then an asshole just saying "fuck you"?
Because, first of all, we know how to do it without being. It shouldn't be a skill, to be honest with you. It should not be a skill not to be racist, but I guess it is these days.
Yeah, a lot of people are dumb, so you have to lay it out for them.
Well, I mean, okay, how's the best way to explain this? Okay, making racial humor is like talking about certain things like black people do, or white people do, or Asian people do, and making a joke out of it, not making a joke out of them.
Yes. So there's a distinct difference, is what you're saying.
Yes. You can make fun, because we're all fucked up. White people, black people, Japanese people, Arab people fucked up. And we all got something to make fun of. And I think most races and cultures understand that. And so they'll laugh at the joke. Like when I make jokes, they're like, I've made jokes that are pretty edgy at times with Hannibal Money, and they laugh their ass off.
Yeah.
But you gotta know how to do it. And it's hard to explain because it shouldn't have to explain that you can't say the N-word or the WB word referring to Mexicans and stuff like that. You should not have to say it. And you know what terms pisses them off. You know, if you start talking about eating watermelon and chicken, you know why why is that racist? You know why it's racist because it was used as a racist tool.
Yeah, don't play dumb.
Yeah, don't play dumb. You know why certain things are racist and why certain things are funny. You know the difference. I mean, well, you should know the difference.
I think a lot of people play ignorant. Yeah, and I think it's really hard too when you have a history of being a racist jerk, and then all of a sudden you want to pretend like you're trying to be funny. There's a lot of people that are not going to take you seriously because you have this pattern. So until you show where there's time where you're not being racist, there just needs to be time to prove to sort of prove that you're telling the truth, because at some point it's like people don't believe you anymore.
I also think
just lie so much.
I also think most people
especially speak louder.
I think okay, now I can't really speak for other races and colors. I can only speak for the two that I know, and I can't say that I know everything about black people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the two cultures that I've been around the most, right, is black people and white people. Most black people can tell if a person's being funny or being racist. They're not stupid. They can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's some that doesn't matter. They don't care. Some people, and look, everybody take advantage of every situation. I've seen black people take advantage of situations. I have. And I mean, I'm not afraid to say shit because I'll talk about the shit that shouldn't, that needs to be talked about, and I'll give my opinion on it. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. But you have to prove that I'm wrong. That's the one thing I say, and I'm willing to learn. And I have done some stupid shit. I know somebody said in the chat room, Pimpmunk don't say it anymore. I don't. I have used that word in the past. Me and Miss Parker have actually had that discussion not too long ago.
Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a really good conversation. I mean,
it was.
We talked about the fact that, the things that comedians were able to kind of push that limit a lot farther, 10, 20 years ago. And I was telling you, one of my favorite stand-ups of all time is Raw. I love Raw. I think that's one of the funniest stand-ups of all time for me. I will still crack up no matter how many times I see it. But I know for a fact those jokes could not fly today. If a comedian came out and did that routine today, they would be crucified. And it makes me sad that comedians don't have that freedom to explore their art. Like we have censored comedians all the way down to this place where they're not allowed to test those the social norms, when comedy is literally a tool to help us deal with stuff. Like it helps us deal with our depression, the hatred, the pain, and I just it really pisses me off.
A comic's mind is really different than any other. Like, okay, let's say when a tragedy happens, a mass shooting happens, everybody's like, oh, the comedian mind is sitting there thinking, how can I make a joke about this and make it funny and, where people can move on. Where comedy is pushing the limits. That's what comedy is. And it's not always supposed to get out ha-ha, by the way. I hate when people think comedy's all about laughing. It's really not. Comedy's about pissing people off, making you think, and then making you laugh. That is what comedy's about.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that they cope with a difficult time through laughter. I'm like that. I'm definitely
that's how I do it.
I mean, I make fun of my childhood rape all the time. And people are like, why you do that? Because if I can laugh about the worst possible thing that ever happened to me, then I can't. A late electricity bill's not going to make me fucking want to go out and blow my brains out.
Yeah, and people see it as cynical, and it is. There's some cynicism in there. Yeah,
but cynical's funny.
Cynical is funny. Cynical isn't always bad. Or they make it seem like, oh, you're trying to disrespect a situation. Nobody's disrespecting it. This is how I personally deal with it. If you are triggered by that or you don't like it, that's fine. You have every right not to listen and to not support it. You know what I mean? But just stay over there. There's no reason that you have to cancel it. That's what makes me mad. Like Tosh.0. I know a lot of people don't like Tosh, right? I find him to be fucking hilarious. He's still a comedian who chooses to say racial shit. He chooses to say the gay jokes. He chooses to push the limit on those things, and people come for him all the time. I love that he's still out there, fighting the good fight for comedy. And he is distasteful. I don't always like him, but I love what he stands for.
Yeah, I'm distasteful as fuck. I made a joke about a couple weeks ago. I made a joke about a dude getting a blowjob and pussy at the same time because he was fucking a pregnant chick. Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't care. That's the thing is, and Missy was like, "Oh God," But that's funny though. I think
it is.
That reaction is funny because one of my favorite people of all time was Andy Kaufman. Was a reaction humorist. That's what he did. He went out to get a reaction, not a laugh always, but a reaction. And that's what I do sometimes. I know that I know the reason YouTube came after me because I did a video one time called Nazi Sizing. Yeah, it was called Nazi Sizing. It was about a very flamboyant gay person looking to lose weight, and he found an exercise program called Nazi Sizing. Yes. And there was one exercise called Throw the Jews in the Oven. And,
no!
It was good for your pecs.
Yeah, I can see why YouTube was like canceled.
Yeah, but hey, you gotta learn. You gotta learn the line. You gotta learn the line.
Didn't what's her name? Something Kathy Griffin. She got her whole career got canceled. I thought it was hilarious. I don't know if you guys remember.
And she cut the head off of Trump.
She cut the head off of Trump, and she was holding it up, this bloody head, and she's, I thought that was fucking hilarious. It was in direct response to what was going on overseas, all of this horrible stuff going on, and she turned it into something like, oh, look what I did. I wasn't offended by that. People said she was a fucking terrorist. You know what I mean? Like, are you fucking serious?
Was it in bad taste? Yes. But bad taste is part of it.
It was bad taste.
Right.
Hello, Missy.
Hello, my internet is fucking bullshit because I'm in the middle of a snowstorm yet again. But I think that I just completely lost where I was going with that.
You were talking about Kathy Griffin, or somebody was.
Yeah, Kathy Griffin and her chopping off Trump's head.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I think that when that happened and I wasn't offended by it either. I thought it was fucking funny. I think that it should have been a warning sign to us on how insane these MAGA people are going to get. Because I think that's who was ultimately offended.
But now on the flip side,
MAGA Trump supporters.
On the flip side, the ultra liberals have to get a fucking thicker skin too. They really do.
Yeah, the fringe on either side is a problem. I don't appreciate all these fringe people. Like, you're so extreme with everything. I don't like extreme environmentalists. I don't like extreme humanists. I don't want to see an extreme animal rights person. I don't like cherry picking on who you can pick on who you can either.
Exactly. Because if you can pick on fat people, you should be able to pick on black people and gay people and every people.
It's the same thing with having a fucking fucked up moral compass. Like you think
that's the reason you should have a
right for you to do this stuff to this person, but it's completely fine to do the same stuff to this person just because you don't like that person.
And it's you also got to know how to do it. Like we were talking earlier, you got to know. First of all, you got to know not especially when you're picking on a group of people like fat people, right? You don't go after one person and say you fat fuck. You make fun of fat altogether. You make fun of obesity together. Same thing with gay folks and black folks and Chinese people, whatever. You don't target individuals. And also the biggest thing, if you're ever going to do insult humor, is the first you should know this. Insult yourself first.
Yeah.
Because you put yourself on the same level as the people you're about to go after. You're not putting yourself above them. You're not looking down upon them. You're looking at the same eye level here. And that's the one. Like self-deprecation is a big part of humor. I always pick on myself more than I do anybody else, and then I'll throw in the occasional insult to other people. That's the way it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, like when that person. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go, Toast.
I was gonna say the person who came up with the sock account, I don't know who it is, but it's like Native American ranch recipe or whatever. The person who came up with that, I thought it was hilarious. Absolutely thought it was, because it was making fun of the fact that Shani and Rev are being racist towards my culture in that one stream that they did. I thought it was hilarious, and I was joking around with them. And then here, an outside person comes in, has no idea what the context of that is. And instead of asking questions, which is what an adult does, right? Instead of that, they start fussing at me saying, "Oh, you're racist against Native American people." And I was like, "Do you have any idea who you're talking to?"
Well, I mean, that's something people don't understand. People should always look into context. I say, okay, I had a video one time, right? The title of it seemed like it may be a racist, but the video was anti-racist. What the video was. Black girl came on there and said, "You're a racist. You hate." I said, "Why am I racist? What part of this video made me a racist?" I didn't watch the video. I seen the title.
Oh, okay. So of course you have something to say. Of course.
Yeah. I was like, well, see, you need to watch the video, because after you watch the video, realize that it was against racism. And then also in one video, this is the funniest thing ever. I had a white guy call me a wigger and had a black guy call me a racist. And for the same fucking video. And then I made a reply video and said, y'all two need to get together and figure out what the fuck I am.
Yeah. Y'all need to figure that out. I can't be both. How am I both? I'm a racist wigger? What?
Yeah. It don't make sense. I was a sellout in one and I was hating on y'all another. It just didn't make no sense. Actually, what the video was about the difference between white people and white people going after black people going after white people. And it was a pretty good video, but I made jokes and these two people did not get the jokes. And so, yeah, it happens, though. There's times where I've said things where I instantly regret it. Like, oh, fuck, I'm going to get shit for that because I know people are not going to understand what I meant.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that already.
And I probably did it twice already today.
Mm-hmm. And there's really nothing you can do about it. I think people have to stop being so fucking sensitive, right? I'll steal something from the great Negs. Negs says it all the time. Clutching your pearls. Stop clutching your pearls. You know,
it's a pearl necklace after I spermed all over you.
I don't know why he says that. Does he understand what the pearl necklace is? Like, I don't know why.
No, he doesn't understand what words mean. It's like Princess Bride.
He understands what a 20 bag of coke means, though.
That video was amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
And I don't care.
I don't know where it came from.
I don't give a fuck that he does cocaine. Honestly, I don't. But you cannot drop a moral argument on people and then have kids in the house and then have bags of cocaine on the fucking table. You're not going to drop.
Especially since it goes after MFW.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly she's not that great.
It's the hypocrisy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go after her because she clearly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's drinking and driving and doing all these horrible things, but you can't go after her and then get mad if people are sharing that video about you.
Yeah, it's the hypocrisy.
Yeah, you got to take the splinter out of your eye before you start talking about other people.
By the way, Missy, Shabby did mess me and tell me he was going to be late today, but he said a few minutes late. It's almost 30 minutes late now. And I knew you were going to be late because of the snowstorm. So we did start late, and it's their fault, not mine.
Well, I think he's just trying to get the poop down the shower. He's still trying to get that poop down the shower.
Still waffle stomping, guys. Gotta waffle stomp that poop. Gotta waffle stomp that poop. Waffle stomp that poop.
Did you not know, Burnt Toast, that Shabisky likes to poop in the shower?
Yeah. Oh, really?
He does.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, he says it's the best way to go.
He also likes to shower with children, apparently.
Right?
Yeah.
Being clean is better than leaving toilet paper up there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm sure he saves a lot of money on toilet paper. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Environmental.
Well, apparently Billy tipped some guy named Jerkface because he said I tipped Jerkface. So he tipped somebody named Jerkface.
Me and Billy are going to get married this year.
No, you're not.
We are. Billy already agreed to marry me.
You break my heart when you say things like that.
But I can marry you too because I'm a Mormon. I am a Mormon. I became one today, and I'm going to have 7 husbands. And Billy is my first husband, and I'm very excited.
Fuck that. I'm not marrying you now. Billy said, I need help with blocking a river, and Shani said Mrs. Parker could help. Miss Parker for president. Pimp's a hoe. I am a hoe.
It says, suck a dick, save a life. That's my slogan for running for president. That's going to be my slogan.
Billy just
Mrs.
mad 'cause I
Parker,
get more.
2024, suck a dick, save a life. There it
Billy
is.
just mad 'cause I get more pussy by accident than he does on purpose. He just pissed off.
Billy accidentally falls into pussy every day.
That
What
was
do you
my
mean?
line just then. That was exactly what I was lying. You can't say the same thing I said.
She's in your head.
Did I do something wrong?
Is your name Carlos Mencia now?
Maybe. I don't know. Are you calling me Mexican? Do you not like Mexicans?
I don't.
Yato.
No, he's calling you a
Yato.
joke
Cancel.
stealer.
Cancel.
You're canceled.
I called you a joke stealer is what I was calling you.
Because Carlos Mencia is a joke stealer. That's what he's calling
Oh. See, I don't know enough about that dude.
Oh my
you.
God.
He steals other people's jokes.
You're pissing me off,
and
Parker.
passes them off as his own.
Have you ever seen a guy put urine in his nose and drink it?
Not
I
in
went
his
through this
nose,
already,
but I've
but
seen guys walk around with
I'm
like a
gonna go
mason
piss
cup.
right now because I have
Go.
to piss.
Go. Jesus Christ.
Wash your hands,
It's
Tim.
always a fucking argument trying to get this man to just go pee.
Such a fussy butt. Oh.
But yeah, I've seen dudes walking around with like mason jars as cups full of urine, just like
Ew.
gulping their shit. Like,
Ew.
Oh my God, you've actually physically seen them? I've only seen them on
no, just the
video.
videos of it.
Oh, yes.
I've seen
yes,
him
yes,
on
yes.
video.
Ugh, gross.
Jeff Holiday does like a whole segment on them when he does his wingnut roundups at the end of the month. There's this one guy who looks like an anorexic blonde Jesus, and he
Nice.
advocates for drinking your urine.
They're convinced
He
they say
wants
it's going to
to.
cure your cancer. It's better. Like humans are supposed to drink their pee. Water is bad for you, apparently.
Have you ever gone down the fucking rabbit hole that is jelly juice?
Yeah.
No.
I've heard about that person.
You've never heard about Jelly Juice?
Jelly juice
Oh, I have.
is
Yeah.
woman. I'll send you. Jeff Holiday
Okay.
did an amazing like video documentary kind of thing on her. She
Well,
sells this. It's legitimately fermented cabbage water and like 8 pounds of
Like
salt.
kombucha?
no.
No, just
No.
cabbage, fermented cabbage, and salt.
Yeah,
And
it
you're
has.
supposed to drink this until you get
It could kill you.
waterfall shits.
Yes, like it has enough salt and so it has enough sodium in it to give you a stroke.
Yeah.
Like it's
And
What are
see-
ridiculously
waterfall
unhealthy.
It got such a
Waterfalls, like-
it was such a controversial topic. Dr. Phil brought her on, and also brought Jeff Holiday on. And
That's
it
how
was
Jeff
on
Holiday
Dr.
got on
Phil's show.
Dr. Phil.
I hate Dr. Phil. I'm sorry. I hate Dr. Phil.
Well, I don't like him either. I don't like what he did to what's her name?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The
But
actress from The Shining. I can't stand what he did to her.
No, what he did to Britney Spears.
No.
Like, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he is an asshole. He
He's
takes
a
advantage
horrible
of people.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, but so is Billy, and you seem to like him, so you can't really.
Billy is the best Viking in the world. Like
He's
just
not
don't-
a Viking. He's a
He
fucking. He's a wannabe bitch.
No, he's a Viking. And, like, have you not seen him? All that beautiful, luscious hair he has, and that
My
body.
balls has luscious hair. My dick's not a Viking.
Oh my!
It's that Puerto Rican. That's what it is.
Exactly. There's nothing like a Puerto Rican Viking to get you going in the morning. I look at naked pictures of him every morning when I wake up, and it just gives me joy. He doesn't know where I got them from, but I keep the cameras rolling in his bathroom.
No, you probably got him from fucking Von Helton. Him and Von like picture trade and shit.
It was me and Emo. We installed video cameras in his bathroom and bedroom so we can keep tabs on him.
Pip has had his haterade today. I have my haterade every day. Every day. Nah, Billy's all right.
So who's your favorite person on the Geek Room then?
I don't have one.
Anna.
Well, then it has to be Billy then.
No, it's Frank.
It's Anna.
No, it's Frank.
Anna.
No, Anna's not
Anna.
that fuck on the Geek Room, but I mean,
That's discriminatory. I feel like you're being sexist.
I am.
I'm just because she's Team Connecticut. She's from the home team. So
Well, there's like 80 people on there. How could you possibly choose?
Right? Like my favorite person on the Geek Room is definitely Burnt Toast. She is probably the best person on the Geek Room.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally on there.
Yes.
I think Frank's a good person. The rest of them are bad people.
What do you mean? Frank is, they're all good people. Are you saying that
they're
horrible people?
They're horrible people.
What did they do?
Well, apparently Frank cheats on his wife with me.
Oh my God, Missy!
And apparently, no, that's not true.
Like, Frank has never been anything but a fucking gentleman. Anyone can read through all of our fucking DMs, and he has never once been even slightly inappropriate with me. So
yeah, he'll never respond.
Came up with that very inappropriate. Is ridiculous.
Well, see, I think everybody's bad people except me.
Oh well, you're good people to me. I like you.
That's because I want to fuck you.
You're just you're so shallow. I've hawked loogies deeper than you, pimp.
Well, I can't get very deep. That's true.
Yeah, it's tiny.
I have a very small penis. You can't get very deep.
I have a very small penis.
It's like a shriveled up toddler's thumb.
No, it's not. It's not that big.
The shriveled up toddler's thumb is
it's not that big. It's not that big.
Too big.
Ain't got it. No slack. No floppage.
It looks like it basically.
It does not hang.
No hang.
It doesn't hang a bit.
It's a crotch nipple. That's what it is. My dick is a crotch nipple.
It's my tank teat, is what it is.
Yeah, my tank titty.
When it gets cold outside, that's how he gets a boner.
There is no floppage. No,
there's no shadow underneath.
The only thing that flops, no shadow, no. But it does. If it sees its shadow, it goes back in its hole.
When you pee, does it just drizzle down your balls like a sad water fountain?
I have to sit down and pee.
So it's like a turtle.
Like a crying.
Plus, I have giant balls because I have 3 testicles.
What is with guys' like phobia about sitting down and going pee?
I don't know because I pee all the time sitting down.
So my husband gets mad, right? So when he goes to the potty, sometimes he sits down and his dick touches the water. Right. And that's what it is. So big dick problems. I told him that's what that is. Those are big dick problems. So that's one problem that guys have. I don't know the other issues, but I know like if I was a dude and I had to pee, I don't want my penis head to just be floating in the same water I'm dropping logs in. So I could see why.
Well, but now your husband's black though.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Most of us white boys ain't having that issue.
That's what I told my husband. He came out the bathroom pissed off about it. He's like, I can't stand that shit. And I'm like, do you know how many people would love to have that problem? I can't feel sorry for you. Like, I don't
know, dude. I don't know if I want that problem. If you can have more fun than I do with my small Peter, then that's too much fun for me.
Well, I ask men all the time, like on the first date, I want to know, does your dick touch the water when you take a shit? Like, that's the first question. And if they say, I don't know what you're talking about, then we just don't go any further. And it's just like,
how big is your Lulu?
That is a good way to weed them out.
No, that's bullshit. That means y'all got big Lulus.
I don't have a big Lulu. What do you mean a big Lulu? It's the same size as everybody else's Lulu.
Oh, we can talk about man's little dicks, but if we mention a big Lulu, it's all controversial.
What do you mean by a big Lulu?
That your vagina
is large.
He's saying that your vagina is large.
My vagina can accommodate a very large Mack truck. Yes, it can. Does not mean that it's large.
You need to get a smaller garage.
It's malleable. My vagina is malleable and very friendly. So you need to be nice to her. Do you understand? She'll bite you. Stop it.
I'll put my elbow in if I have to. I'll go in like this.
Get in there.
I just got a horrible fucking image of how they fucking artificially inseminate cows with those giant gloves that go up.
That is so weird. I saw that shit one time. Somebody artificially inseminate a cow, and I'm still traumatized by that.
They get traumatized. It traumatizes the cow.
They're sitting there just making all those horrible noises. Like, what the fuck is going on?
You know what's even weirder?
Well, let me read this real quick. FML tip $5. Says, good morning, everyone. Thank you and good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
have you ever seen the videos of how they get the sperm?
I saw somebody collect sperm from a horse one time, and that was very.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. They do that with a bull and they do that with a pig, and it's someone's job to jerk these animals off.
I really hope those people get paid good money, because on a porn set, fluffers get paid like shit.
And maybe some therapy afterwards.
Yeah, like they should get, therapy provided by the company to help them through.
Like, what kind of nightmares do you have if you are the one that gets paid to jerk off a fucking bull?
I'll do it.
This is a fucking.
I mean, if the money's right, I don't know.
I'll blow that motherfucker if the money's right.
I was thinking about it, and I'm like, even if the money's good, I don't think I could sleep.
If they offer me $10,000, I'd suck his big bull dick. I don't give a shit.
I saw a video of that too one time. Oh my god! I ended up on a horrible website that I don't know how I got there.
If you're a freak, that's how you got there.
I always end up in there.
I've gotten there.
And I know you got there, Missy.
There was a lady giving a blowjob to a pig.
Yeah, the corkscrew dicks. I've seen them.
Oh my! I didn't even know that's what their penises look like.
Yeah, they look like drill bits. They're like big old drill bits.
Why would you put it in your mouth?
I seen a girl get fucked by a pig one time on the video.
No. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh.
He drill bit the hell out of her, boy. He was getting it. And then I watched that one chick give a blowjob to a German Shepherd in the hotel room. I was like,
God,
you mean that YouTube chick?
No, this is way before YouTube chick came out. I know you're talking about. You're talking about Whitney Wisconsin chick, or whatever fucking name is.
Yeah, you guys heard of her, the chick that she rated dogs.
She blocked me on Twitter because she hates me.
She has a rating system that she uses for dogs to like.
Yeah.
The big dogs are good for like oral, and the little dogs are good for that. Like it's.
Oh my gosh!
There's a video out there where she let the dog lick her out.
Abuse.
That's
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's animal abuse.
You don't do nothing that can't consent. If you're having sex with something that cannot give you consent, like full consent, you're fucking up.
That's not cool. That's not
motherfucker. But do you ask that motherfucker for consent before you kill him and make a hamburger out of him?
That's different. I'm gonna eat you. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, but I'm not gonna fuck you.
I don't know about fucking animals, but that whole consent argument is dumb.
I kind of go with the consent argument. I'm sorry, if you're having sex with something that cannot consent to the sex act you're having, then you're abusing whatever.
You don't want to be murdered, Nate, either.
Have you seen the documentary about the guy who had sex with the dolphin and said that the dolphin wanted it?
No.
Him and the dolphin were in love,
by the way.
And the
dolphins
dolphin
will rape people. I do know that.
Oh, this was a female dolphin.
Why do you think they cancel Flipper?
Dolphin. The female dolphin rolled over and presented herself to him so that he could insert himself. There's a whole fucking documentary about him talking about it.
You're gonna have to send me a link to that.
Dolphins are rapists. So dolphins will actually rape a woman or a man, I guess,
or a man. Yeah, no, they do get excited. I've seen videos, and I've kind of marine biologists kind of talk about it or whatever. So yeah, like apparently a dolphin will get attracted by pheromones. They will come in hot, and they'll try to get you.
What's constant shit Missy's talking about though? She got so pissed off at me because I told her she was a sick, disgusting human being on Twitter, and I was fucking with her, and she made this whole big old tweet post about me, then blocked my ass.
Don't you like when they do that? I hate when people talk shit to me and then block me, Shani. How you gonna talk shit to me?
I don't have any of these people blocked, but they never respond because they're cowards.
No, I don't block them. They block me because that's like what's that one chick, Nicole Arbor, right? When she made that famous fat people video, and I didn't critique her making fun of fat people. I critiqued her jokes. And then she went on UK television and insulted the hell out of me, started talking shit. And then I went to her like, hey, bitch, talking about me? And then she blocked me.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. That's fucking great. I love it when people want to smoke. Like they want to start that shit with you. And as soon as you respond, all of a sudden they cower out and they're like, okay, whatever. Yeah,
I thought it was funny that she talked about the big fat Southern guy on UK television and shit, and I was like,
yeah,
call me out, motherfucker. Let's do this.
I have no problem blocking people that are harassing the fuck out of me.
I usually mute people. It's a whole lot better in blocking because that way they can sit there and talk all that shit they think they're getting through and they're really not.
Oh, I like to respond. I'm an active troll. If I know you hate me, like I am actively gonna give you all the love. Like we're in this together. I fucking like Negs. I fucking love Negs. I've been sending him messages every day. No. He won't respond to me. He dropped our DMs once, but he won't respond to me. And I just think he really should. I think we should talk.
If they're gonna support putting out my personal address where my children live, I'm going to block you. Like I have nothing.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
There's nothing I gotta say to you. There's nothing you gotta say to me that is gonna make it okay.
Negs ain't shit. Negs know he ain't shit. Negs know he a bitch. Especially when a motherfucker can really talk shit. Like talk shit about me, homie. I want you to. I know he tried, and then when I said something, he stopped doing it. Now he's trying to do it again. He's
not funny. That's the problem. Like he tries to be funny, but he's just not funny. He doesn't have that quick. He's not.
I love when people call him out. No, people will call him out, show him proof, show him that he's wrong with facts, and he'll be like, it's irrelevant.
He looked like a fucking drug addict parakeet.
He's a recovering drug addict. And yes,
he's still doing it, and he's a parakeet.
Recovering. I believe that he's a recovering addict. I'll give him that.
He looked like a parakeet, though. He looked like a parakeet without feathers.
Yes, he does. He does look like he's got mange or something for sure.
Like those little bald birds, those poor little bald birds that have like one little feather sticking out of their head, and they're so proud of that one little feather.
And he needs to quit.
So bad for those little things.
He's not from The Walking Dead, homie. You know that.
Yeah,
stop it.
He's been holding on to that name for a while, though. He's had that. I think he had that name even before The Walking Dead got popular. So he's just been holding on to it. He probably thought it was going to get him more traction, but it hasn't.
What I think is crazy is why does he think it's okay to continually put out the narrative that you're hinting that you're going to North Carolina and it's going to be so much fun. Like you're actually going to go hunt someone down and
he ain't going to fuck with Frank's got exes. Yeah.
My whole thing is I don't appreciate when people try to weaponize information. Like this is this YouTube world that everybody's in. It's just we're sitting here talking online, right? We're sitting here talking online. We're having this conversation, and then all of a sudden gets their fucking feelings hurt, and now they want to make real world.
I got an open invitation.
Somebody said something.
If he wants to come and fight somebody, he want to come fight somebody. Come to Mississippi, homie. I got you. I'm your huckleberry.
Yeah, exactly, Tadage. Like they're so dumb. No one lives in North Carolina.
No, they
don't even know what they're talking about.
They
even then, it's like these hollow people are. It's like, what are you threatening? Why are you threatening people with? Ooh, I know where you live. Why does that fucking matter where I live?
You're going to sit on a high horse and think that you're morally righteous on it, but then you're going to threaten people like it's disgusting.
He's not going to do nothing.
It's literally high school bully behavior.
He's the internet badass. He ain't shit.
And you never got out of it.
He's an internet badass.
You're picking on me. I'm gonna slash your tires.
He is an internet badass. He ain't
in high school and
shit.
It's never gotten better.
Dude, look, I'm gonna tell you, I've seen people on the internet like, okay, he might be able to have. Negs is an internet badass only. He's not shit. He's
like one of these little purse dogs that go nip, 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 and they're growling and they seem so they seem so vicious. And you take one step toward them and they run under the couch and pee themselves. That's what he is.
I'm still waiting since they want to push that narrative. Please show me the police report that says that I was involved in an accident that ran over a child.
I got it.
Yeah, I heard about that fucking story and I'm like, that's insane because just a little bit of research,
show it to me.
You can find out that that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense to me.
But they don't know how to read or spell correctly either.
It's not even a hard thing to prove. If somebody killed a kid with a car, like you could find that out. Like you would find that out. Come on.
Yeah, but Tom, he ain't gonna do that.
And even
Tommy
if I
know
was
I'm talking about.
Even if I was the passenger in the car, because that's the new narrative that I wasn't the driver, I'm now the passenger, it would still be in the police report.
Yeah, your name would still be there.
There would still be an accident report that said this vehicle driven by so-and-so with passenger, my fucking name, hit a kid. Like, you're so dumb, but
there would have been a huge investigation
hacker,
into
aren't
that.
you?
Yeah.
You're a great
his hacking
hacker.
skills aren't so great. I think he does Google searches, like he does the, what do you call it? Google, Googling.
Yeah.
Like he just does
You
the
know
little
how to use
Googling.
Google.
Google.
Yeah, that's all he does. He just
You're
Googles the name. He's like,
literally
"Oop, I
an
found
idiot.
something."
So please keep telling everyone, oh, I know, I got it, I hacked her, I saw it. You're dumb. You can't hack a fucking blowjob.
Dude, I want to see the proof that G-Man has. Today, sometime today, he's supposed to be dropping a big atheist bomb. Ooh. And I am so excited about it. And he's got some evidence, I
wonder if I'm still 16 in high school.
Oh, how did you feel when he did that? That came up in conversation. Like, I don't know if you guys knew about this, but apparently G-Man thought that Toasty was a kid, right? And then while he thought that she was a child, he proceeded to hit on her.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I was very creeped out by that.
So this is what happened. So I was on a live stream on somebody else's channel. They don't even do live streams anymore. This was back in 2020. And he wasn't even part of anything. We were just, shooting the shit. And he pops into the stream uninvited and just starts picking a fight with everybody on the panel. Then he's like, oh, by the way, I think you and I, Toasty, got off on the wrong foot. And then he starts hitting on me. And it just like continued to hit on me. And I was like, no, thank you. Stop, please stop. And for like the longest time, he would not shut up about it. He was in the private chat doing it. He showed up in subsequent streams on various other channels, hitting on me in the side chat. He was talking about me, like trying to flirt with me on his channel. I was like, this is so weird. And I kept telling him, bro, I'm married. And even if I was single and desperate, it would be a hard pass from me. Like, no. And so when he figured out that I was full on rejecting him, and some of his friends were like, hey, that's not cool. Why are you hitting on a married woman? Then all of a sudden he's like, oh, well, she's 16 and the daughter of, I guess he thought I was the daughter of some Hebrew Israelite bro that he had like beef with from New Jersey. And I was like, that is so paranoid. I was like, I don't live in New Jersey. I've never lived in New Jersey. My family's not BHI. Like, what are you talking about?
That's awesome.
And
so
why is that? That's so gross. If he's like, oh, like, well, why are you hitting on a married woman? Well, she's 16. How does that make it any better?
I know.
Because
I was
child
like,
rides, man,
so
are awesome.
So now he's claiming that he knows what high school I go to and that he's going to show up one day and tell like everybody who I am. And I was like, that's creepy as hell, but you go ahead and do what you're going to do. And I guess enjoy prison. I like,
And by the way, that's so fucked. By the way, you know what he's going to reveal today? The same shit he's been doing for years. It's the same stupid shit he's going to say. He ain't going to come up with nothing new. And he'll laugh at his own. He'll go that fake ass laugh he does. Yeah, it's so stupid. He looks like a dehydrated Bill Cosby.
He does. I was telling everybody, this is like alternative reality Bill Cosby. If Cosby never went to school, this is what would have happened.
It's like you trying to make. It was like you trying to make beef jerky out of Bill Cosby, and G-Man is what came out.
It's the Mandela effect. I tell you, that's what it is.
Yes. There you go, Mandela effect. I'll take it. I'm all about conspiracies today.
I seen you last night, Midwest guy, on Dreese's channel. And if you'd like to come on the show sometime, hit me up and we'll work that out. Because I'm trying to appropriate all black people on YouTube now.
Especially for February, he's trying to get as many black people on the show for February.
Black Misery Month. I mean History Month.
Black Misery Month.
She's so fucked up.
But yeah.
Oh god. So
I'm gonna take all the black folk into my world.
I love it. I'm here for it. Yeah. I love it.
I love everybody though. I mean, look, I know people call me a sellout all the time. I get that shit every fucking day. Just about pimp trying to kiss black people there. No, well, black girls ass I'm trying to kiss, but in a whole different, man. But it ain't just black girls, by the way. I like indigenous girls too. Toasty.
Hey.
Oh shit.
But I'm really attracted to one-legged Filipino midgets, though. That's my favorite thing in the world.
Then go talk to Vaughn because I heard he's into Asian women. So
well, midgets, but one-legged Filipino midgets is my.
That is his
type.
I'm sure Vaughn would pretty much take anyone at this point.
I have a type.
Isn't he married?
What's up, Elena? How you doing, beautiful?
He's not married.
He's long since divorced.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite people in the chat room right there. Elena. She's one of my oldest friends here. One of my oldest friends here on the internet, actually. Yeah, she's awesome.
For some reason, I thought he was still married to that chick. I don't know.
I think they divorced quite some time ago.
Okay. Maybe it's just from all that old content, or not old, but like the content where everyone's showing with the kids and her being there. I just assumed that she was still there.
No, Midwest, I am not. I'm on Discord, but I very rarely go on Discord.
I'm on Discord, Midwest.
If you know Missy on Discord, yeah, you can message her. Yeah, exactly. Missy usually does, like, if people want to get a hold of me on Discord, they'll go through her and then she'll let me know, because I fucking can't stand Discord. I know everybody likes it. I'm just not a big fan of it.
So if it's easier for you guys to use Discord and you want to come on the show, if you want to get a hold of Pimp, that kind of thing.
Yeah, or you can always tweet at the Morning Wood on Twitter, or Pimpmunk. If you do Twitter, you can message me on there or whatever. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't like social networks, period. It ain't just like Discord. I'm not big. I used to be, but then I got tired of all you people.
You scared Bill Portley at Mrs. Parker by changing your picture. I don't know if she's there.
Well, it isn't just Discord. It's everything. And by the way, thank you. I seen your comments earlier, Empire, saying that this was a very entertaining show today and all that. We appreciate that. We do.
As long as you're being sincere about it, Scotty.
Yeah. I gotta.
You saw the disapproval.
Yeah, well, there's my her back.
I'm your her.
There's my her back.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was going to say, so I just said her because I didn't want to say anything that's going to get me in trouble.
I'll take it.
Because I'm not going to say anything. That's some very colorful drawers you're wearing right now.
I do. Wow. I got my rainbow pants on.
Oh, fun.
I like it. Look, wait a minute. Now, see, I'm about to say something else stupid. I was about to say something about I love Mounds candy bar. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm a Mounds candy bar.
I like Mounds candy bars. I'm telling you.
You was looking at my moose knuckle. That's what you was looking at.
I was looking at something.
It's very Lisa Frank.
Yeah,
I like it.
Very Lisa Frank. Yes, thank you. We come from the same generation.
By the way, Pimp will be back in the phone world today at some point.
Yay!
I got a phone.
Yeah.
I got a cheaper one because I can't afford all those iPhones and shit. But it's something. And
I'm sure it's still got a great
white privilege and why all these white people are mad they don't have it anymore.
I still have it.
You still got your? How did you keep it? Because apparently I brought racism back to the internet. So
I didn't get killed by a cop, lady. I still
bring it back.
But actually, here's the thing.
Yeah, I brought it back.
Well, we shouldn't have to explain this, but I'm going to again. White privilege does not mean white people don't suffer. It does not mean that, folks. Yes, we still have problems. They know that. They know we still suffer. They know that if you're a white guy that looks like me, all tatted up, goateed, and shit, bald head, and walking down the street, you're going to get profiled too. I get profiled all the fucking time.
But it's completely different.
Yeah, what I'm saying. No. That's the point. That's the point.
Like it's different. Like
they know we suffer and we have our own issues. They're not trying. Nobody's trying to take your problems away. Nobody. When they say Black Lives Matter, that don't mean your life doesn't matter. Of course, your life matters, and they know that. But they're just saying that all lives can't matter until their lives matter. That's all they're saying. So get over it. Now, yes, I heard about you taking white privilege away.
Yes, I did. I've been taking white privilege away, and apparently all the racism was gone until I opened my big black mouth and I brought racism back. And I want to apologize because I didn't know it was fixed. I
do have an issue with you though. I will tell you right now.
I'm sorry.
But you and Drees and all y'all. Here's why. Here's my issue. Y'all can't say when y'all get around Shabisky, you can't use the N-word a lot because he wants to say it so bad.
He does want to say it a lot.
There he is. He wants to say it so bad. When y'all say the N-word, he gets so excited. He wants it out, and I had to stop him.
Oh my bad. Okay? Hey, what's up, my nigga Bisky? How you doing?
Don't know. Hey. No, you can't.
Say it.
Say it.
Don't
say it, Bisky. Say nigga.
No,
Bisky.
don't
like,
you do it.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Don't you do it.
What? She told me to do it.
It's part of my master plan.
A few minutes late is not 60 minutes late, Shabisky.
I never said a few minutes late.
You're almost an hour fucking late. I'll be a little late today. You missed the show, bitch.
No. I'm here for the second hour. I got drunk last night, and
how's that my problem?
That sounds like a personal problem to me.
You shut the
Oh, you can't tell women that.
Ooh, he was yelling at
you. Canceled. Shabisky's canceled.
Shabisky, you are not made for this time of day. No.
No.
You belong in 2016. Go back. Go back with Negs.
If I do that, can I say the N-word? But okay, in 2016.
That's what really pissed Negs off, by the way. I really pissed Negs off with a comment that I made that he just now discovered 2016. That really pissed him off.
What was it?
Because I said he just now discovered 2016. And the reason that that means is back in 2016, we were all being edgelords. I was an edgelord in 2016, and he's just now discovering the edgelordness. Nobody's doing that anymore.
Is that what he's doing? The whole I'm going to pick fights with everybody and I'm doxing people. That's what that is.
He's doing what me, Jeff, Drunken Peasants, everybody did 4 years ago, 5 years ago now. That's what he's doing. He's doing what we did 5 years ago.
Bargain brand Keemstar.
Yeah.
I mean, you weren't calling people pedophiles that weren't pedophiles, though. I'm sure.
Yes, I was. No, I wasn't.
No.
He's like, yes, I was.
Only assholes do that.
No, I was just a pedophile back then. No, I'm joking. I am joking.
Holy shit! The whole show's over.
I am kidding. I have never touched a kid.
What's crazy to me though? What kills me though is how that has become the first thing people say now. You know, it's like, "Ooh, I don't like you. You molest children."
You know why though, right?
Yeah, it was Nazi.
Yeah, you know why though? Here's why. They do rape or child molestation, and the reason they do that is because that is about the worst fucking thing you can be accused of, right?
Yeah.
So they immediately jump to that. I know a guy. I'm not gonna say his name, but every time he gets mad at somebody, that person's got a sexual deviancy. So I'm like, are you projecting, motherfucker? Because every time you get mad at somebody, they're a sexual deviant.
Yeah, it seems to me that all these people that's the first thing that comes out of their mouth when they get mad at somebody. It's just very interesting because if you go on their channels, even some that they don't have access to anymore, there's plenty of videos that kind of make them look like a creep.
Yeah.
Because the only people who are bringing all of this up is them.
PT just gave 20 and said, do a like. Thank you, PT. Now we need 30 to finish the stream go. The stream go today is 60.
Whoop, whoop.
small stream go today.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of it is projection, especially when they're talking about, oh, you're a sexual deviant, or you're gay, or oh, you're trans, or this is your problem. And it's like, well, one, why is that a problem for you? And two, why is that always on your mind? You know what I mean? Like, why is it always
like
more of an insult?
Yeah, it's the first thing. Oh, by the way, Missy, what are we doing in the second hour?
We demand.
We demand. That's when I tell you to give us money, and you do so in the description below. Shabisky has a Patreon. Please become a patron of Shabisky. He does movie nights, game nights. He also will send you a picture of him pooping in the shower if you become a patron. Missy has a Patreon with photos.
I won't actually send you a picture.
Yes, he will. Missy has a Patreon with photos for your viewing pleasure. She's also doing a Valentine's Day package right now that will make you want to fat with hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you better get that. It's $50. You can get that package. Become a $50 patron.
And it ends Friday, too.
It ends Friday, yes.
If you don't get it by Friday, you're done.
I have a Patreon, and I'll show you my nipple for free. And you can become a Patreon right now because I showed you my nipple. I also have Streamlabs and a direct link to PayPal. Tomorrow, if you want a tip, we got a $60 go. We need 30 to finish it. Tomorrow on the show, we've got the is there a podcast called FML?
FML.
Okay. FML pod, both Terere and the Ictus Veteran will be here tomorrow.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
They're
And
really
they'll be here
good.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then Thursday, we've got Scientist Mel on. And Friday, we've got Marshall Manson, who that's the big day where he's premiering his new video for his new music video. He's a very talented young man. And so, man, we got a good week or rest of the week planned for you. And that's it. Missy's going to take her poop.
Missy's going to take her poop.
Yeah.
All right.
Some sort of weird creature growing out of your vagina, Miss Parker.
He said the second hour, but exactly
yes, it is my vagina, and I call it Aries, the dog of war. It came to life one day, and I've been taking care of it ever since. Look,
yeah,
it's
Red
so
Eye.
beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, Red Eye, we do. You can come on, bub.
Wish things like that would come out of my vagina. I'm so jelly.
Vaginas are pretty awesome.
They are.
Everybody should have one.
Yeah. Big old floppy vaginas.
Big floppy vaginas.
Nope.
Yeah, there's nothing better than wrapping yourself up in your own meat curtains. You know, when you're cold at night, you just kind of fold them over. It's really nice.
Like a 48-pound roast beef sandwich from Arby's.
Yeah. I lay in my labias all the time. You have no idea. There's no nap like a labia nap.
I want to be in your
like a
labia.
burrito.
I want to wrap myself up in your labia.
That was the weirdest one-liner I've ever heard. I need you to say that again and be like, "Hey, you want to go on a date?"
Hey, I want you. Hey, baby. I'll do it like this. Way I would do it at a bar. What's up, baby? How you doing? Can I wrap myself in your labia?
Absolutely.
See, worked every time.
Every time. It's a winner.
I tell you what, the best pickup line I've got though is Roofie.
Just a roofie.
Just a roofie.
Just a roofie. just a hot.
It always works. It always works.
Is it a question mark? Is it a question mark or period or semicolon? Like what's
just
going on?
Her. That's the joke. You roofie her.
Fucking asshole. Well, I can't get too mad at you. That's how I got Billy to agree to marriage.
That's how Billy's got every piece of ass he's ever had.
If you do that, then Jules will be your sister-in-law.
Yay! I always wanted a sister-in-law. That's freaking awesome.
Because haven't you heard? They're brother and sister.
They're brother and sister. Yes, I did find that out. And they're also peddling dead chicken eggs to people.
Yeah,
some shit like.
Dude.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
But hey, I'm all for people starting new businesses, right?
Is that Frank?
Yeah,
there's the economy going.
There's the good person of the geek room right there.
Frank is okay, but Billy is what the show is all about. There is no geek room without Billy, though.
That's bullshit.
I'm serious. You don't even know. There is literally no geek room without Billy.
There was a geek room without Billy.
Name one episode that Billy was not in.
Okay, the first several hundred episodes they did.
Fake news. Continue.
He wasn't the original cast.
Fake news. That's all bullshit. The show
lying.
did not start until Billy got there. Literally.
Straight to hell, woman.
You need to understand how time works. I feel like you got hit too many
woman.
times in the head and you just punch drunk right now.
I say,
Just
Drees,
listen.
Drees acting like I don't have black people on the show. One of my co-hosts used to be black.
Me.
You're not black. I didn't say you're the special needs co-host, baby. I look out for my people.
You will not cut Billy from the show. How dare you?
Do it.
You will not cut Billy from the show. There is no show without
Cut
Billy.
him.
You cut Billy and the show
now.
gets canceled. It's over.
Replace him with me.
If Hannibal and
Yeah.
Monty can sell fried puffins, then Billy can sell dead chickens.
Exactly.
Monty.
Let's be fair.
Let me tell you something. Hannibal's a good person. Monty's a bad human being.
He's a horrible person. Yeah.
He's a bad human being.
I think it's because his braids. They're just
They're too
not
tight.
right.
They're too
Yeah.
tight. They're way
Yeah.
too tight. He's just horrible. I like him though.
You guys know he puts tortilla chips in his grits.
Yeah, and he puts grits in his asshole.
Is that where does he put the chips up there too?
Yeah. He got a chippy gritty asshole.
Fucking stupid. Oh my god. Stop it.
I'm gonna call him chip grit shits. That's what he's got because it's up his asshole.
Chip grit shits.
Chip grit shits. Yeah. The shitty grits. The gritty
The
shit.
shitty grits. Yes, these grits are the shittiest. There you go.
Yeah. No, Monty's all right when he's not around.
There you go.
Shabby.
Yeah, babe.
So wait a minute, you guys. I want to confront you on something because when he came in, he said he got drunk last night, right? Is that what he said?
He said he got drunk.
That's right. Now his message to me this morning on Twitter
It was both.
my internet is bad this morning. So no, wait a minute. Which is it,
Oh,
Shabby?
you got caught in a lie now.
You're a fucking liar, Shabby. You got caught in a fucking lie.
You're canceled. You're canceled.
It's both. I woke up and I wasn't feeling good, and I go to check my phone and my internet's not connected. So I was thinking, fuck, okay, maybe I'm just gonna miss the show today because my internet's not working. So I went back to sleep for like 10 minutes, woke up, and then plugged my modem back in because I unplugged it, and it ended up coming back and working. And then I got ready, and I was really slow at getting ready because I got
cleavage is popping today in this pocket.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Puppy keeps
I
pulling it down.
I want to throw quarters in it.
Oh, thank you.
Need some cleavage going on.
Wow.
So yeah, I did nothing wrong.
You did it.
I believe that you are lying about this situation because there's no reason you would have two different stories. They both
Yes,
can't
there
be true at the
is,
same
okay?
time.
No.
I don't think so.
The reason why I was late at
Now
all
you
is
told
because
me when you came in earlier, you lied to me this morning and said my internet.
I did not.
My internet's broken, and then
It was.
If it was broken, then how did you fix it drunk?
I'm not drunk.
You just admitted to drinking all night. You just admitted to drinking all
I'm
night
not
long.
drunk right now.
Are you ready? Are you prepared to do a field sobriety test then to prove that you're not drunk?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Say the alphabet backwards. Go.
You can't say it forwards, huh?
No one knows how to do that.
Do it. Do the alphabet backwards.
Dude, take,
He can't get past D forward.
Yeah,
what
what
are you talking about?
It took me forever. Fuck
Touch
that.
your nose.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right here, Sam.
Yeah, fine. I'll do it backwards. Hold on.
I was going to say, you better not
What?
cheat. Stop
I'm
cheating.
not cheating. I'm
You
not
are so
cheating.
cheating.
I'm
We
definitely
can
not
see it.
cheating. GYXW.
We can see your eyes reading everything.
What?
We can see your eyes reading the shit.
You're fucking cheating.
Shab is a liar.
You're a fucking liar.
No,
You're a
I never
liar.
lie. I'm the greatest. Missy, tell them.
Missy, he got caught lying.
Me?
Straight up got caught lying. See,
Missy's
Missy, he
giving
told
you
me
the
before
side-eye.
when he messaged me, he said his internet was broken. Then when he came in, he said he got drunk all night last night. And that's so which one is it? Is it the internet broken or is it the drinking?
It's both, Missy.
No.
Tell 'em.
You're drunk right now, and we just proved it. So
Yeah.
you
You're
need
fired.
to sober up.
Whatever.
It's
I was
too
reading
early in the
alphabet
day.
backwards as fuck, dude. It was great.
You were reading it off a fucking screen.
Yeah, but I'm still doing it right.
That's not how it works.
I'm pretty. I think that does.
Okay, do this thing. Tilt your head back and
do the nose thing.
Stop.
why don't you want to do this, Shabby?
Yeah, why? What are you hiding?
What are you hiding, Shabby?
Yeah, what are you hiding?
What's in your prison pocket?
A lot of things. Fuck.
Why are you picking your nose?
Why?
That's not good. Ew, he's picking his nose. You can't.
You're
It's
a
Guys, I
disgusting.
did it, guys. I did it. A double nose picker live.
Double nose pick live. That was amazing.
Now you're canceled for that.
Oh damn!
You're crazy.
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
Everyone shut up.
Oh, you guys know that Trump is getting re-impeached?
Yeah. I don't think.
How
I
does
don't
that
think.
even work though? Like, but isn't
But
he
it-
already out of office? So like,
Well, if this pass and they do impeach him, he won't be able to run for office again in 2024.
Yeah.
And so that's why they're doing it.
oh, just to block him from doing this shit again.
Yeah, which I don't think. How many? They need 11 Republicans. I don't think they're going to get that many to vote it. I think they need 10 or 11. I don't think they're going to get that many. So, by the way, on the new stimulus package, you should know this: that every Democrat voted for it and every Republican voted against it. Everyone.
Oh wow, that's sad.
But we got the majority because of Kamala. So, and she was so yeah. Anyways,
Well, one good thing in the news today: apparently, 10 states are all about marijuana now.
yeah,
And there's a couple more
Awesome.
proposing it, so that's good.
I know we got medical
I think-
now.
Yeah.
We've had medical for a while, but I think
Yeah.
we go recreationally legal this year.
Honestly, I think all drugs should be recreational. I really do. I don't see like the examples in other countries where they have people who can actually go to get clean needles or get the treatment that they need. They seem to have less drug problems than we have here. So it's like maybe if we adopted some of that and decriminalize a lot of these drugs, give people the help they need, then maybe, you know, we can get a hold of our fucking opiate problem here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it should be illegal for people to do drugs in general.
The problem is that you have a lot of what I call like back alley scientists making this stuff. So they'll
Mhm.
get the heroin and they will cut it so that they can make more money, obviously, but they will cut it with anything. Like
Yeah.
you could be injecting yourself with sand.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you
that's
don't
how
know.
a couple of celebrities have died because they overdosed on whatever pill they thought they were taking, but it had fentanyl in it, so their heart popped.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know the
Exactly.
medical terms for all those things, but yeah, if it was
I
regulated, we
lost
probably wouldn't see
three
so much of
family
that.
members.
See?
Yeah, I lost 3 family members so far, or three family members in 2020 to fentanyl overdoses.
And that's taking over
'Cause
the
it's
fucking
so
country.
rampant in this state.
I don't know what fentanyl is. I know the name. I
Very
don't know
powerful
what it is.
pain pill.
It's synthetic opiates. It's like horse opiates, strong enough for a horse. Like
They give it
it's
to a lot
not
of
meant for
cancer
humans.
patients and stuff.
Okay, so it's just heavy duty painkiller
Yeah,
situation.
like extreme. It's like she said,
Heavy,
it's
heavy.
heroin.
Like more than morphine, more than
It's a
opiates,
sedative.
more than
Okay.
it's what they give to people who are terminally ill and in hospice, and
Yeah.
they just want to make you comfortable. It's not something that you would get prescribed to you by an everyday doctor,
So how are
but
people
they've figured
getting
out
it?
how to through
Street.
China. They're getting it. It's coming through from overseas. And then they have what's called carfentanil, which is an even stronger version of that. And that literally, like, You could take a grain of sand, cut it into four, or a grain of rice rather, cut it into 4 pieces, and one of those 4 pieces is enough to kill you.
Yeah.
And people are taking bags of this stuff. It's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, and everybody's like, oh, we got to end the war on drugs. I've always felt like there was no war. Like this weird thing, like I don't know why they turned it into a war. It's more or less like, you guys need to regulate this shit. Do you know how much money the government could make if it regulated drug use and then, sold clean needles and provided people with the things they needed to enjoy their drugs? And hell, you know what? There's a lot of people that probably wouldn't be on drugs if they had access to rehab, right? Like real rehab and not prison.
Well, I think the whole this nonsense about war on drugs, I think it probably started because they needed a political talking point. I think that's all it was.
Well, yeah. Just say no, baby.
I know that's how it started for marijuana. Like in the early 20s and 30s, they were saying that Mexicans were bringing it over. So it was like that started with a racial kind of situation in politics. And then it reverted to black men are giving white women marijuana and having sex with them. So we've got to outlaw this drug, and
that's true, though.
I give white women marijuana all the time.
And you have sex with them.
Not all the time.
I give all women marijuana and have sex with them. I don't give a fuck. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with getting someone high on marijuana and consensually having sex with them.
Exactly. Shabby, I'm going to get you high on marijuana and have sex with your butt.
Already almost there. Let's get to the butt part.
Let's get to the butt part.
Everything is 3 degrees from butt stuff. Have you known that?
Yes, everything heads to the butt, including my head.
There you go.
Your head in your butt.
See, my head is like a penis anyway.
Without a hole.
Yeah,
you should get a little makeup liner and draw a hole right there so you have a penis head. Is ill, but it's in the wrong place though. Like if a penis looked at me and the hole was like right in front. Like I would be.
That's
scared.
what happens when you get a piercing.
Don't you want to oil my head down? Will you oil my head down?
You got 3 pee holes now.
Will you put your vagina oil on my head?
Vagina oil? Does vagina have oil?
Well, stick. I'm talking about the sticky glue stuff.
Okay, because I'm like, if your vagina is producing oil, you have.
Well, you never know.
Problem.
I've seen some. I bet Shani has thrown out some W240 a couple times.
Oh.
So she's got a truffle oil press going on down there. Fuck me.
Damn motor oil squirting out of that shit.
Rev said it tastes like truffles.
It tasted like truffles. She peed on him.
That shit don't taste like truffle. It tastes like truffles a bit before you dug it out of the shit.
Yeah, because aren't truffles little They're roots
fungus.
Little fungus thingies that piggies find, right?
They
like
taste hell. They're good, man. I'm gonna tell you. I ate some truffle mac and cheese one time. That shit was bad as hell, dog.
I had truffle fries once. They're really, it's pretty tasty. But I don't think I would be able to eat a woman that tasted like truffles. I'd be I'd be nervous. Like if I went down and you smelled like fungus, like you smell like mushrooms, bitch. No, I can't. Run away.
I want it to smell like valleys.
No flowers. Are you talking about flowers?
I'm talking about like. I said that. I meant alleys, like street alleys.
You want your vagina to smell like
I want your vagina to smell like heroin addicts and cardboard and.
Okay, that was the complete opposite of what I thought you said.
Yeah, you just wanted rough.
I just want a gritty, shitty cooch cat.
Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna. Shani might be available.
I don't want none of that though.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the kind of strip clubs. Like I go to the strip clubs where the woman has to stick that thing to her throat and talk. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Fucking titties sweep the stage and shit. They say
you go to strip clubs at 2:00 on a Tuesday.
I do.
Yeah,
motherfuckers got cesarean scars on his stomach. Up there knitting.
Oh, I went to a strip club one time and I actually saw a stripper. She was on the pole having a great time, and she comes down the pole, left a streak on the pole, but it gets worse. It gets worse. She started twerking in front of the stage, ass just flopping. Guess what was flopping with it? A string. The string of a tampon just flopping around out there.
No, that should be illegal.
It was crazy as shit to me. I was like, oh my God, how did you not know? How did you not know?
No, you should be taking your bloody cut up there. That's not right. That's
what you get on a Tuesday at 2:00.
There ain't nothing wrong with blood. I mean, it's a natural thing, but you ain't supposed to strip when you fucking doing it. That ain't right.
She just needed a bigger cork. That's all.
You shouldn't have told her. You're giving Shabby a complex. You shouldn't have told that story.
Shabby, listen, all you got to do is get the right tampon and it'll never happen to you. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll help you find the brand that's right for you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been having leakage problems.
Man, motherfucker, the Dragon in the West gave $1, said the Feds should have learned that prohibition doesn't work in the 1930s after Al Capone's criminal empire. We should also legalize prostitution. It's a long ass comment for $1, homie. I'm gonna tell you, right? You want me to read that much, and you only gave me a fucking $1. It's a business contract between two consenting adults. Yes, I agree.
Yes. I do believe prostitution should be legal. There's no reason why it isn't. It's the world's oldest fucking profession. You cannot, there's no way that they could police it. You know what I mean? Trying to eliminate all the prostitution in America is never going to happen. You can't do that. But to regulate it, make it safe, prevent some of these evil people from doing bad things. Let's stop these assholes from trafficking children, from beating up women, and give them a real job, maybe a pension. You know, get those bitches paid.
It's just like with drugs, regulating it will make it safer.
We think.
You know, that's a good reason for it, drugs to be legal, because like it would be awesome to go and be able to buy like LSD from the store and know that it's just 100% safe. It got tested in labs and all that.
Yeah, when you're talking about drugs, it can be. I mean, but now, like, I don't know if we should make meth legal.
No, but here's the thing. I understand that it does get really cloudy, but you cannot prevent an adult from doing something that they want to do, right? And if you take their right away to do it, they'll just find another way to do it. So yeah, unfortunately, we are at a point in history where we probably do need to just regulate meth, or instead of saying that meth is illegal, we get those people the treatment that they need and get them off of meth. Give them an opportunity to change their life, because we all know that shit's bad. They know that it's bad. Meth heads aren't running around talking about, man, I love my meth. They don't like it. It's a horrible existence. So we could help them by making it legal. And I think it's a step in the right direction. I don't know if it's the solution, but I think it might be a step in the right direction.
A step in the right direction. Missy's not back yet.
She ran away from us. And well, then she had bad service, though.
Your vaginal looks weird.
Vaginal.
Well,
did I lag for a second? Was
You
it
did.
just me? Okay. Yeah, just like my... see, more proof I'm having internet issues. Pimp.
Well, you didn't drink.
Hey,
last night,
Shabisky, can you say squirt? Can you say squirt?
Can you say squirt? Squirt? Yeah. Yeah, squirt.
And by the way, I don't want to hear nobody say smoking. There's no benefits to smoking. Smoking can actually prevent IBS. So I may have lung cancer, but at least my shits don't hurt me.
Yeah, there are some benefits to smoking, but then again, do the benefits outweigh the problems?
Hey, I'm not screaming bloody murder every time I take a poop.
Yeah. You know, I smoke cigarettes and I smoke weed. And so is it good? I don't know if it's the best thing in the world, but I'm going to continue to do that. And it's my choice as an adult to do that. I understand the risk that I'm taking every time I choose to light up. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's my choice, you know, and I think that should be applied to kind of all the other drugs. Like, as long as you're aware, hey, you got to own the consequences.
Shabisky, say squirt.
Squirt? Yeah.
Say a moisty squirt.
A moisty squirt?
Yeah. I don't know why do women act like they don't like that word?
Moist.
Why is women always like, I can't stand that word?
What, squirt?
Moist.
Moist. I like the word moist. I like that it makes people cringe. I think it's like nails on a chalkboard for certain people.
It's just the word moist. There's way worse words than moist.
What's worse than moist?
Chlamydia.
That's funny. Chlamydia is just a funny word.
It's worse than, but the meaning of chlamydia is way worse than a wetness.
It is, but there's also like 3 children that were born and their mothers called them chlamydia. So it's also a name now. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have done that.
There's 3 children named chlamydia. I looked it up. It's It's not spelled the same as chlamydia. It's super fancy with the little hyphens and shit in it, you know? So yeah.
There's a couple of chlamydia.
Chlamydia. Yeah. It's a couple of them.
I'm going to name my next son Herpes.
Oh, great. What is the worst name you've heard a kid be named? Like, honest to God. Because that chlamydia hit it for me, and then Aquafina. I met a girl named
Aquafina's pretty
Aquafina.
bad. Aquafina's pretty
Yeah.
Well, what's her name named the kid? Jet Blue?
Jet Blue. Ain't that about a bitch? Jet Blue. That's fucked up.
Oh, those poor kids.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid going to school, there was a kid named Pinjin.
Pinjin. That's actually not. That's actually not an uncommon name in some countries, though.
I was gonna say that sounds ethnic. It's funny, but it sounds ethnic.
Pinjin.
I was so smart and stuff. I came up with calling him Pigeon instead. Oh,
Yeah, I bet you did.
Oh.
I'm so genius. I was such a little dick.
And then began Shabisky's comedian career.
Yes. Pigeon.
Wait a minute. What?
What?
No.
Huh?
What?
He doesn't have a comedian career. He's not-
Yes, he does.
Don't
You
ever
didn't
say
know?
that
That's
again
why he
about
has.
Shabisky.
Don't you see the background? That's what the comedians stand in front of when they're doing their stand-up.
No, he stole it from me.
But he's obviously a
said?
comedian, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
All you need is a
hang
hang up backdrop. And then
That's what
you're
I'm saying.
so
Like,
cool.
don't you remember all the stand-up he does? Like, you're telling me you haven't seen one Shabisky stand-up
I've never
special.
seen Shabisky be funny.
Are you, man? He's got like 4 stand-up specials. You're
He got
just being,
4 jokes and he stole them from somebody else.
I feel like you're just being a hater right now. Look at him. He's hilarious. Look, that's hilarious.
He's funny as at.
No, you just don't understand the beauty of his comedy. Like, I think it
definitely
just
don't
kind of goes
understand
over
that.
your
I
head.
definitely don't understand that. I will punch you in your fucking ovaries.
I'm a comedic genius, Pimpmunk. Okay.
Same.
Oh,
His
oh,
comedy is
yeah.
subtle.
Get
It's
it.
real
I'll
highbrow.
tell you what, if you keep saying it, I will walk around and rip out every woman's baby maker in the fucking world. I'll just reach up that pussy and tear out their fucking ovaries.
Oh
He's
my
gonna
God.
start snatching cervixes all
I'll
over
just reach
America.
up in a puss and just rip that motherfucker out. Just rip out all the ovaries.
Just it's so horrible. You need to get your rage under control. Okay, listen. You've got to accept the fact that Shabisky is an up and coming comedian, and he's eventually going to outshine you. And it's just because he's fucking hilarious. You know, horns in the chat for Bisky. Horns in the chat if you've ever laughed at a Shabisky joke. So we can go ahead and show Pimpmunk.
I muted her.
God damn it.
He pulled a G-man.
He did.
You notice the only person putting horns in the damn chat was Shabisky.
I know, that's pitiful.
What?
You guys, you left Shabisky down.
I think they think you
left
meant
it down.
corn.
Oh, we could do corn in the chat. Corns in the chat work too.
Yeah, corn in the chat.
Unicorn.
She's like, corn.
That's awesome.
Corn in the chat, guys. Rock on the corn, bro.
You know she's trolling me, right, Shabby?
No.
You
Me
know
and her
she's
hang out
not
all the
speaking.
time. We were talking
You know
about
she's fucking
this
trolling me,
yesterday.
right? I will
No,
kill
we're-
you all. I will end everybody's life.
Mm.
I'll fucking go murder a child. I don't give a damn.
Hey, listen, you have to kind of step your comedic prowess up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, you're right here and Shabby's up here. He's real highbrow.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I
is.
mean?
He sure is highbrow. Shabby, tell me a joke.
Hit him with a good joke, Shab.
Come on, hit me a joke.
Guys, we've talked about this, okay? I'm off. All of my stuff is off the cuff, genius.
Well, I'm giving you off the cuff it now.
I have to, give me something to work with.
What is the man? Okay, let me ask you this. He's an off the cuff comedian. What is that actually called? What is that genre of comedy called when you do it off the cuff, Shabisky?
Off the cuffness?
No, Shabisky. There's a name for it. What's it called, Shabby? Would it be improv, you motherfucker?
Yeah, that's one word for it. I mean, I was looking for another one, but
it's so goddamn funny. You don't even know the name of it.
Do you not see the genius of his comedy right here? Me and Toast are cracking up. The whole chat's lit up. Shabisky's a genius.
You know why they're laughing? Because he's not even saying that. I'm the one that's making this whole thing funny.
See, Shabisky's the greatest.
Getting red. Shab's a funny guy. He is. He's not a comedian. He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy. I mean, he invented pooping in the shower. If that's not one of the funniest jokes to come about since, 1990, he's been doing, you know what I mean? Like, he has one of the most long-lasting comedic routines on YouTube. So you have to give him credit. He is.
Oh,
Shab. What do you mean?
He's been up and coming since 1990. He's been up and coming.
He's short. First of all, he's short. Okay, it's been a while. It takes him a little longer to get places.
Motherfucker don't even know when 1990 was. He thinks the 1990 was in the 18th century.
Oh God.
He thought the Vietnam War came before the Civil War.
Who?
You did.
I don't recall.
I do.
I think you're making.
No, he is funny. No, see, I've always said Shab's a funny guy. He is. I gotta make him feel good about himself.
Exactly. R. Kelly has pissing on a woman, and Shabisky has pooping in the shower. Everybody knows this. It's a common thing that's said.
Wrong.
What have you contributed to the American lexicon?
I am so glad that you asked that question because he said I am not contributing to child pornography. That's great. I'm glad that you compared him to a fucking child pornographer and a fucking child molester. Whoa. I'm so sad that I'm not compared to our fucking Kelly over here.
R. Kelly's the greatest.
This is the greatest.
I don't see nothing wrong.
That was a good song until I found out
what
little
pooping pee.
When I found out what that song was about, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it didn't age well. R. Kelly songs do not age well. No.
He believes he can fly. All he wanted to do was pee in a 14-year-old's eye.
It's horrible.
I believe I can molest her. Change my name from R. Kelly to Chester. Anyways.
I remember when Chester the Molester was a thing. Like, that was a joke. When I was like in middle school, high school, that was this really weird off-color joke that people would tell, or like the van with no windows. It's like, oh, there's a body snatcher van. And it was like these really weird jokes, but I know for a fact, like, they're very distasteful and people get pissed off. I don't know. I still find that shit to be hilarious. Not that I want people to get kidnapped.
Yeah. Thank you, Kilo. Kilo just gave 20 and said, today in 1994, Nelson Mandela was elected as the first black president in South Africa. On lunch, so I can't stay for long. Love you guys. Thank you. And yes, that is a thing to celebrate. That is a great thing to celebrate.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Black people did so many epic things.
Hey, Shabby, what was Nelson Mandela famous for?
Yeah.
What did he end?
He started the Mandela effect. See, I know.
Yeah.
Stuff. You thought I didn't know stuff.
Shabby, that wasn't the answer, Shabby. That wasn't the answer. That was not the fucking answer, Shabby.
That's the answer.
What did he
The
end,
answer.
Shabby? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
Okay, Dylan.
Shabisky for president.
Now, what did she mean by that reference when she said, okay, Dylan, Shabby?
I don't know. Leave me alone, guys. Why are you guys picking on me?
See, this is why I hate him. This is why I hate him.
I like you.
We can't hate people, okay?
Yes, we can. I do it quite well. Can't.
It's 2021, and we're not allowed.
You don't even know what year it is.
I think it's 2021. I'm high. Don't do this to me. And Shabisky's high.
2020, then you added a 1.
I added the 1 because that's what you do.
You said 2020, 1.
It's 2020 plus 1, and so this is what it is now. You're not allowed to be mad at people. You're not allowed to be angry. You're not allowed to hate people.
No, that's not true. No,
you're not allowed.
I hate everybody.
No, you're gonna bust a blood vessel.
I don't need it.
If you keep being angry, you're gonna end up like that one dude who got so mad he pulled his dick out on a stream. You don't want to be that guy. No, Pimp, don't do it.
I'll slap that little fucker right out on your forehead. I'll give you the tiniest mushroom stamp y'all ever had in your fucking life.
Just hella. I can't even say it. Oh my god.
I want to get you so mad you just whip your dick out. I want to get you.
First of all, I can't whip my dick out. I have this big.
You have to wait till it comes.
I have to hold my breath, stick my thumb up my ass, with the pop out the belly. I gotta do like a little snake charmer down there. Pop out every now and again. Yeah. See, Shabby, that's comedian shit right there. What I just did.
You want to fuck about this?
Yes, I do.
See, right there, the timing of Shabisky makes him perfect in comedy.
He says the same thing every day.
It was absolutely amazing, right there.
Wait. Now, we had an issue yesterday. Did you watch the show yesterday?
I caught some of it. I didn't get to catch all of it. I was doing my choice.
He was going to say Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he paused between Swats. And I said, you can't pause.
I didn't know if I could.
Do you know what a Schwarzenegger is? I will
define it. No, it's not pronounced that way.
No, there's a definition. Shut up. There's a definition for Schwarzenegger. A Schwarzenegger. I am not talking about the actor. I am talking about a description of people. There is a name. It's called Schwarzenegger. You can look it up. The definition is a big, swole black man. You know, and they just swole for no reason, and they look like they lift weights on Venice Beach. You know?
Yeah, I know. I knew what it meant.
That's a Schwarzenegger.
I know. I've heard it, but he can't say it. He'll say it.
Oh my God, I'll say it for you, Shabisky. Do you want to talk about Schwarzeneggers? You just point at me and I'll say the word. And then you don't have to say
what's
it. Okay?
Up, my
nigga?
Yeah. I like this.
I think
need you to follow me around.
We're on the borderline of racism. I think we pushing the racism.
Yo, Pimpmunk, shut the heck up.
Nigga. See,
what Shabisky needs is have a recording of Miss Parker saying that. No, and he can just carry it around with a little button. Be like, what's up?
Nigga.
Black person has to be with him. Because if she's not with him, he gets his ass whooped by so many people.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to raise money. Why? I think I can fix the racist problem in America. Every racist needs a black woman next to him so they can say nigga and not get in trouble, right? So we need to get one black woman for every angry racist that wants to say nigga, and you just keep them with you, right? And you can pay that bitch like, I don't know, $500 a month, and she'll say nigga for you all the time. All you gotta do is tap her on the shoulder.
I'll say it for you. I ain't paying her. I'll give her a good dick though.
You just said you don't have any.
I said I didn't have a big dick. I didn't say I didn't have a good dick.
Oh, okay. Go on.
It may be
little,
little, but that motherfucker tasty. Like it's like a nice cocktail sausage. It's like a nice cocktail sausage. It may be little, but something tastes good. It's nice cocktail sausage.
You know what those things are made of?
Well, mine's made of my dick.
I can't with you. I can't with you. Oh my God.
How the fuck you know I got good dick, Empire?
I want to hear a story on that.
I do too, because I lost something. I must have been drunk. But that's okay. I've done many people. Oh, dude, I tell you what I did one night. I was at this party. And it was I got drunk and I woke up next to this woman that I swear to God I thought she was gonna eat me. and I had put my penis inside her.
You thought she was gonna eat you?
I feel like there's a lot you're leaving out.
I do. I feel like there's a whole lot you're leaving out.
You can't just like
I don't want to say certain things
and then not. Well,
how did she say she was
share with the class?
She was she was a healthy lady.
But how did you get there with her? How did you end up waking up next to her? You can't just start the story.
No. See, this is like bringing a pack of gum to class and being like, I have gum.
I
now you gotta give everybody a piece.
I don't remember fucking her. I just woke up with the sex smell on my penis, and she was naked beside me, and she looked like Godzilla that had 3 babies, and it was just horrible.
So you had like beer goggles or something?
Were you in Colorado?
No,
were you in Colorado, Japan?
I was in Mississippi.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Mississippi, Colorado?
Yeah.
Mississippi, Colorado, Japan.
Exactly. That's where you were, huh?
No, dude. Now see, there's the thing.
Every time he looks away,
it couldn't have been Shanny. It couldn't have been Shanny.
Just pay attention, y'all. When he looks away, see, he
keeps looking away.
She
couldn't have been Shanny, right? You know why she couldn't have been Shanny? Because getting thrown. You remember that shit, right?
So how did you meet her?
She was at the party. I held the party.
Okay, you met her at a party.
Yeah.
So what did you say to her?
I don't remember. I don't remember nothing. I just know I was at the party. I was drunk, high on pills and weed, and
Shanny does like them high.
Shanny is not a black woman. Let's just say that.
Hey, have you only fucked black women in your life? Are you saying you never had sex with a white woman?
A black woman, what I'm telling you.
How do we then prove it? Where's your evidence?
Okay, G woman. I wish I hadn't brought the fuck story up now. You making my face red.
The audacity.
Never forget
of this.
I will never forget that, baby. I was scared. I was shaking and shit. But hey, I fucked her again though.
Hey, Pimp, would you read a Monty Erotica if you got tipped for it?
Tip more $5, I would.
Okay, you guys heard it.
$5
tip.
No, $25.
You know, Pimp Erotica.
$25.
I'm better.
Somebody get this going. I need to hear Pimp read something disgusting. Let's do this.
And I'll be your hype man.
Yes. Let's get Pimp to read nasty shit. Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
Please. It's gonna be amazing.
We got 16 minutes after the show too, so.
Ah, damn it, man.
Yeah, damn it, man.
Damn it, man.
Damn it, man. Shabisky. Where's Missy?
Yeah, what, babe?
Where'd Missy go?
She stop it, burnt toast. Hey, now she's picking on me. What the fuck?
So, Shabby, you knew that shit they were doing while ago just trolling me, right? They don't love you, Shabby. Nobody loves you, Shabby.
That's buttery troll.
I am the only one that loves you, Shabisky. Remember that. You can only get affection from me.
Whoa. Let's fuck about it.
He's an abused little bitch, isn't he?
Exactly. That's horrible.
We got a domestic violence situation going on here.
Now you need to call 911 and try to get him arrested, and then you get in trouble instead.
Yeah.
I have a very important question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm serious. You got to take it super serial, okay?
I ain't taking nothing you say serious, girl. You
it's
crazy.
Super serial.
All right, give it to me.
How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant?
Oh my god, it's one of these dad jokes, ain't it?
No, I just want to know, like for real, like how many chickens
Well, it depends
would
on
it
the
take to kill
it
an
depends on the
elephant?
weapons the chickens have.
It depends.
Are they wielding little knives?
These motherfuckers got like a gun or something. Look,
They all got switchblades.
little chicken packing over there, got some heat on him. You know what I'm saying?
The rooster comes up. I will shank you.
Chicken got a Glock over there. I got this motherfucker right here now, man. Big ass elephant ass motherfucker. I'll shoot you.
See, these are the questions we really need to be asking each other. You know what I mean?
Shabisky, how many chickens would it take to kill a shanty?
The same question. It's the same question. It's
That
the
was the
same
joke.
question.
The same question.
Go ahead, Shabby. How many chickens would it take to kill Shanny for crust? Shanny for potato crisps.
Shanny for crust.
Shanny for crusty old. Shanny got a crusty old cooch.
I mean, the poor elephant didn't even do anything.
She sat on it in the elephant farm.
Well, the actual animal, the animal
pussy
elephant, they're
pussy
innocent.
just swallowed the elephant.
Wait, so Shanny's the elephant?
No, Shanny got elephant in her pussy now.
Whoa!
What?
Her pussy
Somebody
ate the
call
elephant.
PETA. Call PETA. That is horror. That's worse than the Carol Baskin shit right there. Somebody needs to call PETA. That's not okay.
Why you won't call
Oh,
Peter?
I remember
What's
when
he
she
gonna
was
do about
talking
it?
about that. Okay, because at first I was like, where are you guys going with this? But now I remember she was talking about it. Okay.
Didn't she like Carol Baskin? And doesn't Shanny like Hannibal Lecter like he's a real person or some shit?
Yes, she actually said she was talking about him a lot for a while.
Like she wants to eat people. I think she wants to eat people.
Yeah, Rev was like, it's really disturbing that you keep talking about him. And she was like, well, he only killed the bad people. And I was like, who says that?
Yeah.
She also
And that's
thinks
not even
that
true.
Not true.
Yeah. She also claims that Charles Manson was innocent, that he didn't do anything. He was framed. And he's talked about like Jack, like she's talked about all of these like crazy serial killers, and she like sticks up for them. It's the I have never seen that in my life.
I think she just wants to eat people. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. And I think Rev knows, like, what if Rev and Shanny are eating people, right? And that's why Rev is so, like, disturbed all the time because he has to feed his wife. Like, when you watch those old horror movies, what was the one with the plant who was like, feed me, Seymour? What was that one? Little Shop of Horrors, right?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Remember towards the end, he was, like, losing his mind. And he just started looking emaciated. That's
emancipated.
He emancipated his brain.
He was emancipated.
That boy got emancipated over there.
he was starved, god damn it. You know what I mean? And so it kind of looks like Rev. Like Rev looks like a man disheveled, you know, a shell of a man. Like he's doing some real disturbed shit and nobody knows about it. He's been feeding people to Shanny for years, and that's why she's so big. It's all that protein intake.
No, she only eats the vegetables.
She only eats I eat like a bird.
She mostly eats the vegetables.
Yeah, I eat like a bird.
Which
is crazy because I found out birds actually eat their entire body weight every day. So if a human did that, it would be fucking. So yeah, she really does eat like a fucking bird. She was not lying.
They're mean ass bitches, Shabisky.
Am I? Oh no, you said Shabisky.
No, I said there. I was talking to Shabisky. I was saying y'all some mean ass bitches.
Well, I mean, you know, you're gonna accuse me of being a pedo. Then I say, well, why not go ahead and talk about other things that's come out of your mouth?
Yeah. And I'm a racist that started a race war. So you know.
Well, I sexually assaulted her because I said her puss stank.
See. We're all horrible people.
And Shabisky apparently was trying to get to her kids.
Bisky.
Yeah, even though like it's the silliest thing. Like I said, like I've never mentioned her kids once publicly or privately, and she's gonna say that. It's like what does like it's like the truth just doesn't matter to the bitch. Like I want to ask her like, hey, did I ever at any point mention your kids, ask anything about your kids or anything along those lines, and
You don't have to.
No.
Stupid motherfucker,
It's so fucking stupid. It's like it's just so immature because they don't care about the fucking truth at all. Like I still want to challenge Niggs. I feel like what you got to do is you got to pick something and keep putting his feet to the fire with it. Doesn't make sense to just keep on going around. So I want to go back to the whole thing. Like he's taking information from people who claim Missy ran over a fucking child.
Yes. Yes.
I want proof from Niggs that happened. Otherwise, that's proof you're a fucking dumbass.
But do you
Niggs.
see any kids
That's
around
proof
her?
you're a fucking dumbass, Niggs. If you're taking information from them, you haven't fact checked this stuff, you haven't done your research. You're just accepting what they tell you now as truth, even though if you look into it before you ever came along, they were spreading this lie saying that Missy ran over a kid. Do you care to fact check that? If you can prove that fucking happened, then you'll make me look like a goddamn idiot right now. If you never can come up with that proof, you don't got shit, and you're a fucking dumbass for ever taking their shit seriously.
Well, his integrity is for sale. And he's also very desperate right now because if you look at the history of his channel, I mean, look at what his content is. It's just he's a drama channel and he does nothing but complain about people all the time. That's all he does is complain, and it's just a bunch of drama. It's not interesting. Yeah, it's a lot of repeating the same 5 different complaints over and over again. Like it's boring. It's ridiculous. I don't even watch his stuff anymore because it's just like I already saw enough, and it's just he's just rehashing. Now he's playing old videos of MFW. I'm like, bruh, like seriously, you need to branch out and do other things. And so now he's just kind of making shit up and using information from questionable people who are also using him as a platform. Like he doesn't even realize he's being used right now, but go ahead, do what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
it's so pathetic. The whole thing is so pathetic.
It's funny too, because Dark Ninja, is that what his name is?
Dark Ninja, yeah.
And whatever. He comes along and now he's friends with them, and it's like you realize like a year ago Dark Ninja was making all sorts of videos sticking up for Jared.
Yeah, like that is a guy who's friends with
that's
Matt.
the kind of people they attract, though. I mean,
they're
all friends with. I mean, look at their crew they hang out with sometimes. I mean, people like Von Helt and G-Man. That's the kind of people they draw. I mean, I'm not saying I'm much better. I mean, I draw people like Miss Parker. But still,
I know. Horrible person I am.
Stealing people's white privilege.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to eliminate all the white privilege. I want to get black privilege. I am pushing my black privilege to its limit. And I dare you white people to stop me. Because if you do, I'm calling Jesse Jackson. So
Jesse Jackson, man, he needs to stop making up words.
He's the president of black people. No. G-Man's the president of black people.
But Jesse be like, I'm here today to prosticate, masticate, for castigating.
Yeah, that's what he did. Man, he got the best words. What you mean?
No, they don't make sense.
You just don't understand. Again, it's too highbrow. It's like you don't understand Shabisky's, comedy. I don't expect you to understand.
You're not emancipated enough.
You're not emancipated.
I'm not emancipated. I need some emancipation.
You need some emancipation.
For my constipation. This situation. It's all about the Black Panther Party.
All right.
I knocked my mic over. Okay.
I need you to get your life together.
I need you to get naked for me.
I can't on stream because then you'll get canceled, and then Shani will be right, and I can't make her be right.
And she would also be probably very jealous.
Exactly.
And we can't have that. So
I think that's why she's really mad at me. I do. I think she's pissed off because you notice how she gets mad at women that look slightly better than her. She can't take that shit. And I know that
you look more than slightly. Goddamn, my asshole looks slightly better than her.
Oh. I wouldn't mind looking at that starfish.
No, you wouldn't want to see it. There's clinging toilet paper down there.
That's disgusting. You fuck, man.
I got a whole goddamn roll down there.
No.
I just shove rolls of toilet paper up my ass every now and again. And then poop.
Why do superheroes wear their underwear on the outside?
It takes away the effort, though. You don't have to wipe it. You just stick the whole roll up your ass and then shit.
The fact that you can stick an entire roll up your ass leads to so many more questions.
I could get more than that.
I don't know.
Somebody once drove a Toyota pickup.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It never came back.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Shabisky, I got a question.
Yeah.
Okay, why does it take more than 15 minutes to cook minute rice?
Nah, they should rename it 15-minute rice. I don't know. What's the
okay. Okay, another question.
Cook. I'm a dumb, lazy stoner. I don't know.
Great. All right, listen. If I save time, when do I get it back?
What the fuck is this? Parker? You must be higher than me. What the fuck?
I have one for you, Sheb.
Crazy girl.
Okay.
What? Stop picking on me, guys.
So if you when you tuck your shirt in your pants, you're tucking your shirt in your pants. When you pull your shirt out, does that mean your pants are tucked into your shirt?
Yep.
Good question.
I've heard that before.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
That's the dumbest shit.
Good. Why do they make scented toilet paper, y'all?
Could make your asshole smell better.
That doesn't. But you're just gonna wipe shit on it.
Yeah,
you just got this lavender.
But your asshole will get a hint of lavender.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't though. You can't rub the scent on your asshole. Oh, so you're telling me to use lavender scented toilet? I don't want to talk to you right now. That's
a whole lavender.
I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Hey, Shabisky, I got a question.
What?
Okay.
What?
If a number 2 pencil is the most popular pencil, why is it still number 2 and not number 1?
Oh my God.
Miss Parker, we need.
Well, answer this for me, Shabby. How did Michael Jackson end up going from a little black boy to a little white girl?
Good question. These are questions we need answers to, Shabisky. Answer my questions.
Science? I don't know.
Why do feet smell? Tell me something, Bisky. Why do feet smell and noses run?
Yeah.
God, stop it. That's you.
Answer
this is
my
stuff
questions.
I heard when I was in like elementary school or something.
Shabby, answer this.
What?
Why are we not human beings?
We are.
Exactly.
Beings are not people. Beings are not people. Beings will not replace us. No, beings are not people. Beings are not people.
They are people.
No.
And I went blurry. I got to do something right quick. Switch this up. Go ahead. I can still talk though. Go ahead.
Oh,
Shabby, answer her questions.
What?
Answer my goddamn questions.
What? I do.
Why do you need an appointment? Listen to me.
You guys are bullies.
Why do you need an appointment to see a psychic? Shouldn't they know you're coming?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's true.
Why don't they call you?
True. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to call you. Be like, hey, you're gonna schedule an appointment.
You're running late.
Yeah. So you're gonna be here tomorrow between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
You guys suck. You guys sitting here picking on me this whole stream.
Shabisky.
These are a bunch of bullies. See how great I am. Stop doing this other bullshit.
Shabisky, do Lipton tea employees take coffee breaks?
Oh my God. You should be punished for that fucking question. You really should be just beat up for that one. You need some gang violence in your body for that question. I'm not sure I like you anymore.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Ron?
See, nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong
with the little
bumping grind.
Here's a good question. Why are there those little braille dots on the keypad at a drive-through ATM? Blind people don't drive.
Sure.
Think about it.
Maybe it's
why do they put braille on anything? Blind people don't matter.
Maybe the braille says, "Look out for that car."
You don't get hit.
Yeah. It's just a warning for them. Like,
it's just a warning. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I want to hear like a professional singer sing like really famous songs, but using it in like shanties and like leave off G's.
No G's.
I want to hear that.
That
like a sample of like famous songs from the last like 30, 40 years. But sing it the way
Shaddy sings the hit.
I want that.
Oh, yes.
Standing in the rain. I'm just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. Anyways, ODB was saying it. I like it raw. Yeah. Anyways, it's that time of day.
Is it?
It is. Where we say goodbye. I'm gonna start using no G's at all. Not even goodbye. It's goodbye.
It's goodbye. No G's.
Good. Okay. Now, that sounds like a bad hip hop song. No G's. Anyway, Shabisky's all laid back. Like, look at him.
What? What'd I do?
You put some deodorant on.
No, you don't. We don't need that now. It's COVID time, so deodorant not even necessary. Just like pants.
Yeah, that's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope, though.
It is.
Next thing you know, you're going to be on your bed and not shower, but once a week.
Yeah, you can be like,
I'm already doing that.
The love child of Brett Keane and Shanny for Christ.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Anyways, guys, we do have to go now. It has been an awesome show. Thanks to Miss Parker and the lovely burnt toast.
I'm really high right now. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me too.
Are you dancing?
I'm shaking my legs because I'm stoned and I'm just like, ooh, I have to do more things. So I'm trying to keep my hand steady. I'm stoned. Don't ask me questions. Leave me alone. I feel like you're singling me out right now. I feel like everybody's watching me, and that's got me a little fucked up. So go talk to somebody else. Shabisky, how are you doing?
What the fuck is happening?
Feeling me out. Asking me dumb popsicle stick fucking
I don't know what just happened.
I don't know what happened either.
You don't lost your goddamn mind.
I'm high and it's early and I need another blunt.
No, you don't. You need to calm down.
That's why I need another blunt.
No, you fucked up because I hit you.
See, violence is not the answer, and it's Black History Month. You can't hit me. I'm black.
That's why we should celebrate your history by beating you like it wasn't history.
Cancel pimp. It's over. Cancel pimp. It's over. Worst jerk of the year. It's over.
Canceled.
Oh my God.
It was pretty funny though.
It was good. It was actually good.
Well, anyway, Shabby, you shouldn't have said that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Miss Parker. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do a racism.
Sorry, Miss Parker. I've been here. Amen. Anyways, thank you all very, very much for liking, sharing, tipping. We appreciate it. I do want to thank the lovely ladies for joining us one more time. I appreciate you so much. We love you guys. Man, we love you. And Shabisky, you want to say anything to the ladies before we leave?
You ladies are the greatest.
You're the greatest.
No, see, y'all don't know what the word
greatest
means.
What I do?
No, you're the greatest.
No,
you're the greatest.
There can only be one greatest.
No, you.
I hate when people do that shit. Because the greatest means the only one.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
What?
Parker.
I removed Shabby from the stream.
And he got G-Manned out of the stream.
Did you just yeet your co-host?
That was your cue. You're supposed to come in, Ms. Parker.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm high. I was supposed to say nigga.
Yeah.
All right, one more time. Let's do it one more time.
Shut the fuck up.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Shabby, wait a minute, you just mouthed it, Shabby. Now you're in trouble.
Cancel the game.
It's not lip reading, Shabby. You can't do that.
You mouthed it.
You mouthed it, and now you're going to jail.
He emancipated it.
I'm gonna get emancipated.
Emancipated it. There's a bunch of clips that they can steal from this show today, make us look really bad.
Yes, and I can't wait to see what Negs does with it. I told him in his DMs I was really excited to see his next review of me. I've been nothing but nice to him. Like, I even told him we could talk. You know, he thinks I'm a racist. I think he's an idiot. We could talk about it. I'm willing to have a conversation.
But it's so sad because he really thinks he's doing something, and we're all just laughing at him. Dude, nobody takes you seriously. Come on.
That's right, Gage. There is no G's in team. That's true. There's no G's in heaven.
Ooh, are there? Are there G's in heaven? I haven't played. I don't know. I haven't been there yet. I'll let you know when I get there.
Anyways, guys, see you tomorrow. Who's on here tomorrow? Oh, Atheist Veteran and Ray. And we will see you guys then. Right. Where's the button? Oh.